morning, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Jen Jen, and today we're going to do a Wip and Chat. And we are still working on Scorpio. I told you guys it's huge. I'm going to be on this one for a while, but that's okay. I'm enjoying it. That's the good thing. So, I'm on the second row. I'm on the last section. And now, a funny story about that, and I'll tell you in a minute. But anyway, before we get started, and I apologize for my phone, my older son went to a job interview, and the job is only like like a side job, and he's helping his best friend, so he's getting paid for it, and so he's been texting me right and left. But anyway, I apologize. Let's get going. Anyway, I received a gift. Now, what did I do with it? Oh, I received a gift. And, all right, I'm in the group called Diamond Painting with Fanatics. And so they had a place where you could post your Amazon wish list, which I realize I keep saying I'm going to do it here and I keep forgetting. But anyway, so I did. Now, there was a debacle with that one, but we won't get into that. I'll tell you all that later. So I did, and I then received a message telling me that my gift had been sent, and I was like, okay, didn't even remember what was on my list. And when I was putting my list in the group, I didn't even pay attention to what was on the list. I just okay. I didn't even pay attention. So I was like, oh, okay. So, now y'all gonna think I'm way behind time. I haven't used, the pink wax, the white wax, any of the wax that comes with the kit or whatever in a very long time. And I was told the blue wax was just as good as patty wax. Now, I still use my patty wax, but for my multi-placers, which I haven't been doing a very good job of using them, but we're going to work on that. So, anyway, yesterday it delivered because, with Amazon Prime, I guess you can deliver. I don't know. I've never used Amazon Prime that way. And I was just kind of shocked. So when I opened it, this is what I received. It was a 36-piece kit, basically. You get these, and you can't see them. There you go. You get 6 of these, and I have 3, and my daughter has 3. And then you get the 36 of these. These are square, but inside of here, these are round, which is no big deal because it is what it is and so forth. And I've just grabbed these 2 for myself, just in case. And I'm going to start using this today. As a matter of fact, I used some, where's my pen? My diamond pen. Oh, there it is. I put some in my diamond pen already. And I am just going to try it and see. Not saying, I still use patty wax. Don't get me wrong. I still love my patty wax. I still have the patty wax that somebody sent me. And I love it. I just need to get some more. I was using super sticky. It got to be a pain in the butt. I don't know why. I don't know if it was just me or what the deal was, but yeah. So, it was a gift, and it came from Michelle B. Kimball. So, and I know she doesn't know I have a channel because I don't even think she knows. But anyway, if by chance you're watching, Michelle, thank you. I've already sent you a message telling you thank you, but thank you again. Okay, so we're going to get started. All right. So, as I was telling you, the debacle with the wish list. Oh, this was hilarious. Let me tell you. Now, I was doing this from my phone. I was trying to add it. And trying to add the link. to my to the group, and I couldn't get it in there. And I was like, okay. Now, every time it would come up, it wouldn't let people view my list. And I couldn't figure out why. So finally, I sat there and played with it. And I had a couple people message me and say, this is what you do. You click on the three dots. Now, again, I've never done this. I've never, you know, used my Amazon wish list like that. Okay, whatever. Didn't know you could. So, I did. I went in and, fixed it and added it, and she added it. But it was funny because it took at least a half an hour. I am not I'm not one of these tech savvy people. I mean, I'm still having problems with my laptop and my setup because I feel like I'm in this bright spotlight right now, and I need to get the other ring light that has the other, setting, whatever it is called. And so anyway, so after like a half an hour, I finally got it, and I was like, oh my god. You have no clue, guys. I was just like, I feel so stupid because I didn't know what I was doing. And it's bad because my 11-year-old little dude came out and he's like, Mom, you don't know how to do that? No. Do you? Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute, you have an Amazon wish list? And he's like, no, but I know how to do this kind of thing. I was like, oh, okay. And I was just like, okay. So, long story short, finally got it added. And now that I know how to do it, I will probably, I will add it below. I keep forgetting to do that because I'm not trying to copy other people, but I, see that there are a lot of other creators that add their Amazon wish list. And also, I think, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's an Amazon reading wish list that you can do. I don't know. I've never, again, like I said, I'm 51 years old. I grew up before computers and before all this kind of stuff. But yes, I should, I've learned stuff over the years. Obviously not enough because I'm dumb. I'm not dumb. I'm just way behind time. So anyway, so I I got that taken care of. But yeah, that whole thing was kind of funny. And so then last week, or now we're just so now that that's done, it was a nice gift to receive, even though, yeah, it's wax, but still, it was a nice gift to receive because I've had a really, really screwed up, freaking crazy week. And my depression got the best of me. And I know I didn't show on any videos, but yeah, it did. I felt it wasn't bad to the point that I was crying, except on Saturday. I did cry on Saturday. But I was just down on myself, I guess, because number one, because of my channel. I always have felt some kind of way. I'm my worst own critic, okay? And I know, I get lots of, whenever people do post and comment, telling me, "Oh, you're doing a great job," blah blah blah, which is very few and far between. But um, but like I said, I am my worst own critic, and I've been starting to feel some kind of way ever since. And I don't know why I do this to myself. I have no clue, but I get to a point when I'm, viewing other people's, um, channels, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy everybody's channels. I have nothing against anybody. I love, if I could sit on YouTube all day long and watch every single person I've subscribed to, hey, I wouldn't have to worry about my TV. I could just use my tablet and my phone. But no. So, I don't even know what triggered it, to be truthful. I just know that I was starting to feel sorry for myself, basically. A couple reasons were because I have 700 and some subscribers, okay? And, I don't expect a comment for every single video or, whatever. And I don't know why I started feeling like this. I have no idea. And I don't even know what brought it on, to be truthful. Um, but I just started feeling like, okay, what's the point of me having this channel if I'm only going to get, maybe out of 700 and whatever view subscribers I have, maybe 30 or 40 views on each video. No, it hasn't stopped me from doing videos, but it's gotten to the point. It had gotten to the point last week where I was like, "Why do I even care?" And you know, I, I've always done that. Like I said, I'm my worst critic, and so I was, I don't even know what triggered that to even make me think about it, and I have kind of sort of adopted the thing now to be more positive in life, period, because I was kind of one of these ones, and excuse me, my nose is like allergies this morning, and I have no tissue sitting here with me. um Sorry, I had to go and blow my nose. So anyway, like I said, I am my own worst critic. I just, it's it's me. So, don't think I'm sitting here complaining because I don't get enough. It's me. I'm always like this. I've always been like this. Even when I started my channel. Because when I first started my channel, let me tell you, I was so nervous and I was like, do I really want to do this? And if it hadn't been for for a creator that kind of inspired me to go and start my channel, I wouldn't have started it. I mean, I was doing floss too, but that was like, I don't know, every month. I wouldn't have done it every week like I do now. So she kind of inspired me. And I did. I went off with it, and I've tried to be, what in the world? I'm telling you. Sticky stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay. Looks like wax or something. I don't know what it is. That's what it looks like. I'll get a wipe here in a minute. Um, so, I wouldn't have started it. I wouldn't even have done my channel. I was a very nervous person. There's a lot of things that I think, now I would have done differently. Um, I, people, I've gotten a couple people tell me on my channel, you're not peppy enough, you sigh too much, or you're always in a bad mood, or so forth. And I just like, and I even had one person a couple weeks ago, and this is no, she wasn't saying it to be mean. I don't know if it was a compliment. I'm going to take it as a compliment. She commented that she liked my videos, but she kind of felt bad because I wasn't more popular. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. And, I don't know what to tell you. Don't get me wrong. I like doing my channel. I like the way my channel is. Yes, I probably could add, some more stuff. More videos, something. And so I was like, okay, what do I say to this? And I just left it alone because I took it as a compliment. So my that was what my week was kind of about, because besides being really busy and having to deal with um, the contractors coming in and doing the new flooring in our uh, building, I just really didn't have a whole lot of motivation. Now I'll tell you about that. So Monday, no, the week before we were told. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee. Um, the week before we were told that they were coming in to do the flooring in our building, and I was like, okay, cool, and the whole process. Now, before I get into what they did do, I'll tell you what they were supposed to do. So Monday, they were supposed to come in here. They're supposed to tear up the new flooring, the old flooring, get rid of the old flooring, sweep it all out, get it out, and do all that. And it's pouring. Is it raining? Can't tell. Sorry. And so, and then they were supposed to come back in the same exact day and put new flooring down, lay the glue, put the flooring down, and go from there. So Monday they came in and they, ripped everything out, and then they just kind of went to the next building. And I was just like, why? Now, mind you, I've been trying to study for my state licensing exam that I need to take to get my license for my state, for my insurance, health insurance, life insurance. And so my plan was on Monday was to study. Now, in the meantime, I'm thinking that school has been closed and that school was over. No, that didn't happen either. So I was like, okay, this is just going to be another Monday. It's, it's going to be one of these days. So when they started tearing all the flooring out, I was sitting at my desk studying. And they got really, really loud because I thought, okay, I can do this. I can, not worry about, I can put my headphones in. I can study. Skylar's, doing his half day of school or whatever, because again, I thought it was the last day of school. So it got so loud that I really couldn't concentrate, and I was like, oh my god, here we go, this isn't going to be a good thing. And I ended up just like saying, okay, you know what, this isn't going to work, I'm just going to stop and just wait until Tuesday. So I did. I waited. I kind of did, stuff around the house. Started putting some stuff away that we hadn't put away from when they did our flooring in here. Yeah, I know. I still haven't done that either. It's just, I'm still trying to put stuff away. And that's like almost a month ago. But I'm a slow person. I take my time. So anyway, so they they did the flooring. They came in, they took it all out. Well, then instead of going through and getting all the excess out, all the, after they tore it up, getting all the trash, crap, whatever out, they left it and went to, or excuse me, they got all the trash out, all the, old flooring out that they tore up, and then they went on to the next building. That was kind of stupid. And I'm thinking, okay, so I'm just kind of, and I'm sorry, I need coffee this morning. Um, I was just kind of like, okay, this is just crazy, weird, whatever. Why, you know, is that the case? And so I was like, well, and I had sent Justin the day before to go get, stuff that we needed here because I thought Monday we were going to be here without being able to leave because we were told we couldn't leave for basically the whole day. So he went and did that, and he he comes, but we come back, and we had I mean, it wasn't like major grocery shopping. It was like stuff for dinner or something. I don't even remember. So the next day, Skylar comes in. He says, "Mom, I got to get up." Why? I got school. What? Huh? I swear to God, guys, I thought the 14th was the last day of school. Yeah, I did. I thought the 14th was the last day of school. No, I'm not losing it. I really, truly thought that. So I was like, okay, well, not only that, he had an award ceremony. So we did that. And then after the award ceremony, he had to go sit he had to be in the class, in the class for, I forget now, but he went into the classroom. He didn't want to be there. Of course, I mean, who would? I mean, it's the last day of school. I mean, I wouldn't want to be there on the last day of school either. So he comes out and looks at me and says, "Mom, yeah, we got to return the laptop today." What? Yeah, we got to return the laptop today. You're kidding me. No. Well, we can't leave the house. Now, mind you, they're not doing anything. They haven't done anything. They're going on to the other buildings, tearing all the flooring up in there. They haven't done anything else. So I'm like, okay. So I ended up going over to the office and I looked at my manager and I said, "Look, I said, I'm not asking you permission because, but I need you to know that I need to go over to Little Dude's school because I need to take the laptop back." And she's like, "Okay, well, how far are the contractors in your building?" "They're not there." "What do you mean they're not there?" I said, "They're not there." And she's like, "You're kidding." I said, "No." I said, "They went on to another building." And she's like, "Well, they didn't put the new flooring down." I said, "No." And she said, "Well, maybe they're going to do it after they pull all the flooring out of, the buildings in my parking lot." And I said, "Well, I don't know." I said, "But I need to run over to his school to return his laptop and get his certificate of promotion or whatever." And she's like, "Okay, well," and I said, "But I just didn't want to get, you know, stuck to where I can't get in because of the glue." And she says, "Okay." She says, "Just go. And if you can't get in, just call me and I will, or just come over here and I will send one of the maintenance people to get some boards and we will get you upstairs." I was like, "Okay." They didn't come and do the flooring until Thursday. They came through on Wednesday and swept. And, got all the little itty bitty chunks out of the way. And then Thursday they came in and did the flooring. So for 2 days, you know, there really wasn't um any reason why we had to be held up in here for 3 hours. So Tuesday morning or Thursday morning, they came and did the flooring, and we were told, you can't leave. So I sent Scott, I sent Miranda's boyfriend and Justin to the grocery store the night before and got groceries. So the flooring's nice. Don't get me wrong, but my whole point is you know I think there's some kind of communication issue or something, because they obviously didn't understand, or they just decided to do it the way that they wanted to do it, and management be damned. Who knows? But the funny part about all this, okay, is while we were going, Skylar was afraid that he was going to have, because he thought the glue was down, and he was worried. Now, mind you, the sticky part, there was still sticky stuff from the old flooring. So that kind of got that was, another issue we had. We had to tiptoe all the way down, and Skylar was like, "Mommy, my feet are going to get stuck." Now mine did. I had flip flops on, which I shouldn't have wore flip flops, and my flip flop got stuck, and I can't, and my foot came out. But yeah, so that was an interesting thing, because he thought it was just funny. He's like, "Mommy, this is sticky." I'm like, "I know, but why is it sticky, son?" Really? And he's getting into that stage again of asking me questions. Questions. Every question. If I now I try to explain stuff to him. I try to dumb it down as much as I can that he can understand it in his, and I try to give him as much information as possible, because if I don't, I'll get the 20 questions. So he did this to me the other day, and he about drove me crazy. And I don't even remember what it was now. Oh, it was the flooring, basically. And he was like, and of course, all the stuff was out and everything. And we were walking down the steps, and he's like, "Mommy, is this a new flooring?" I said, "No." "Why not?" "Because, well, it's sticky." "I get that, but it's not for the new flooring." "Oh, well, where are the people? Where are the workers?" "I don't know. I don't really know." And I had to explain the process, and he was still. Don't get me wrong, I'm proud of him for asking questions, but it gets annoying. And he knows when he knows when I get annoyed, because I'll sit there and go, "I don't know, son." And he's like, "Okay." And yeah, and I think he's going to be like that next year in school. So I don't know. And yes, he's going into middle school. Oh my God, that's going to be an experience. He he's excited. I get, well, on one hand he's excited, the other hand he's not. And the only reason I say that is because it's middle school, and I think he's a little nervous, and I can't say I blame him. I know what that's like, because I was nervous when I went to middle school, and I totally get that. And I told him, I said, it's a new experience, and you're not, a lot of the things that you do now, you will not do, or what you did in elementary school, you won't do here or in middle school. And he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Well, number one, you won't have recess." He's like, "Why not?" And I said, "Because it's middle school, and you're constantly going to be changing classes." And well, that's one thing he's not looking forward to, is changing classes every class. He's not. He just looks at me like, okay. And I told him, I said, now when you do, if you get approved for the virtual, you're not going to be, also, you're not going to have a break like you did this year, where every Wednesday they wouldn't be in a Zoom classroom. And he's like, why? And I'm like, because you're going to be in school on Zoom all day, every day. And you can't, you're not going to be able to, do the breaks. And he was like, okay. He's kind of looking forward to it. But then again, it's not. If that makes any kind of... Which I totally get, because, he asked me what my experience was like. And I said, well, I'll tell you. I said, your mommy didn't want to go. I said, I tried to make myself sick so that your grandparents wouldn't send me, and it didn't work. I did. I'm serious. I tried to make myself sick. And my mother and my father looked at me like I'd lost my mind. And, sorry, my nose this morning. Goodness. So, yeah. But I hated it. I hated middle school. It was the most depressing thing in the whole world. And, because I knew it wasn't anything like, really, elementary school. And I kind of tried to prepare him for that this time, because, I didn't prepare Justin, and I didn't prepare Ariel, and I didn't prepare Miranda. They didn't seem to be worried about it, or they didn't seem nervous when it came time for them to go. But he's different. Why? I don't know. It's my child. Who knows? I don't know. I've noticed he's got more different quirks than everybody else in this house, but it is what it is. So, excuse me. So we had to deal, with all of that, and he's not happy about, he wasn't happy. And of course, the funny part about all of Tuesday was he didn't know, or he knew and he just didn't want to go. But he thought that he had to go to, he thought school was over. And he didn't really want to be in school during, after the award ceremony that was on Zoom. And he just kind of looks at me. He's like, I don't want to do this. And I'm like, well, you need to finish your day out, and however long it is, because, you have to do that. And I said, then we have to go over and get your laptop, or turn your laptop in. And, so now that he's been home, he wants to go outside. Yeah, that's been an experience too. And I looked at him, I said, what's that? He's like, what? You don't know what it means to go outside? And I said, I'm kidding with you. And, because, you got to realize, guys, when the pandemic hit, we didn't really go anywhere. We didn't go, I have to say, we didn't go many places in the first place. I'm a homebody. It's just me. And, I don't go a whole lot of places. But when I do go, I go. But, no, we don't go very many places. So, it was kind of like we were already kind of trying to stay out of the pandemic's way in the first place. But, yeah, that was just not. So he got to go outside. And he wanted to go outside on Thursday. So we went outside for a couple of hours. And then Friday, he looked at me and he was like, I want to go outside. I was like, okay. Now, mind you, I gotten to a point in all this too that I just can't study. My anxiety and my depression wasn't, being nice to me. I wasn't, down in the dumps or anything. I just wasn't feeling motivated or something. Not sure what that deal was. And so I was like, all right, you know what? And I just kind of took Thursday through yesterday to myself. Just kind of decided, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy my weekend and not worry about life insurance, health insurance, legal parts of the whole thing. Yeah. So that's what I did. And so he went outside. We went over to the new playground, let him play. And he decides, after we get over there and hadn't been there for like 5 or 10 minutes, I want to go back over to the other playground, which is by our apartment. I had just got comfortable, started reading the book that I take when I go outside. And I looked at him and I said, really? Yeah. Dude, you just got here. I know, but my friends are over at the other playground. Okay. So we went over there. Actually, he went over there and I came back and sat down in front of the building. And I told him, I said, now, we're not going to be out here all night long because I'm a mom. I got to freaking make dinner, so forth and so on. And he was like, okay, well, can I stay here until Miranda's boyfriend gets here? Sure. Now, mind you, this was all around 2:30. Her boyfriend didn't get here till 5:30, 6 o'clock. So, yeah, we were outside for a while. And I kept trying to get him to come inside because I was just ready to come inside. I was just like, I got stuff I need to do and it's time to go. But Mom, I'm getting ready to play with my friends. I got to go get my scooter and my toy gun and my sword. And I'm like, okay, go do what you're going to do. So he did. And so then what color am I going to do next? So he did, and yeah, it's been a fun weekend. Now, I will tell you, we were supposed to go outside. Actually, we didn't go outside Saturday at all because I was not a happy person. My depression kicked my butt. I had a crying jag, and I don't know why. I don't know what brought it on. And, well, that's not true. Yes, I do. Some of it was just because of, the week being, hectic, productive, whatever you want to call it, crazy, I don't know. And just not being able to sit down and study without, loud noises and so forth. And I was getting to the point that to be truthful, I didn't even give a flying donkey's butt anymore, if that makes any kind of sense. And so I just got to a point where I was like, okay, you know what? I really, really, really need to do something about this. So I decided to sit down and start watching Star Trek. Yes, I like Star Trek. I like all the Star Treks except for the original. So I did. I started sitting down and I said, you know what? I've been wanting to watch Picard and Discovery. So I did. And I had, I mean, it was good. It was interesting. It was different. I wasn't expecting it to kind of lead in from, I'm not sure how the last Next Generation movie ties in with the show. Those of you that are into that can probably tell me more. I just thought it was interesting that they brought that out into the basically the show, and how he, had kind of just retired, and for, a couple of reasons, and then it basically it basically made it out that he was bored and he needed something to do. So, that, and it revolved around, Commander Data dying in the last movie. That's it was a reference, and it was it was the storyline basically. Um and sorry, my I apologize. My Justin just texted me. So like I said, it was a really, really good show, and I can't wait for the next season to come out. And then I started watching Discovery yesterday, and I've kind of watched, episodes here and there. And at first I thought, I don't know if I'm gonna want to watch this, but so far it seems like it's a good show. Um, um, so I'll see. I've got a lot to catch on. There's 4 seasons. But anyway, and I apologize for putting you guys on pause. Justin texted me. He is helping a friend do a side job. And no, it's not a job, but hey, it's giving him some kind of an experience. And so he is right now there. I don't know where. He left at like 8 o'clock this morning, and I didn't even know he was gonna leave. I heard him when I was getting coffee, making coffee for myself, and he comes out, and I said, "Where are you going?" And he was like, "I'm going to go work with Del Tario," and I was like, "What?" So yeah, he's helping out, and I was like, "Okay." And he's like, "What?" I was like, "Nothing. I just didn't know you were doing this today." And he's like, "I thought I told you." And I said, "No, but it's okay." So he's right now he's there. He just texted me, and he I don't know when he's getting off. I didn't even know he was going to be staying there. I just thought he was going to um, find out when, he was going to help with this side job and so forth. And he didn't say. I guess I totally misunderstood that, because he's, you know, he's there. So, but back to what I was telling you. So I watched it to just get everything off my mind, because I was starting to feel down on myself again, and I was like, no, 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 no. And when I went live Saturday night, I was still feeling down on myself, because I was like, do I really want to put myself back out there on a live when, I have a feeling that, there's not going to be a whole lot of people showing up. And I was having one of those days. I was just basically one of those weeks. And I was like, geez, really, people? So I got myself out of it really, really quick, because I've been, trying to stay positive, and I need to stay positive. So I did. And I had fun. I mean, we had fun in there, even though, there wasn't um, a lot of people couldn't make it, which is no big deal. And, you know, we, what was that? Okay, that was weird. But, so yeah, it was fun Saturday night. And, yesterday I had planned to study, and I didn't. But that's okay too. So today I'm gonna study my butt off. Today I gotta study my butt off, and then, yeah, take the test. So, um, I'm a little nervous, but it is what it is. And, because the only reason, the only reason I wasn't studying yesterday or Sunday was because we were supposed to go swimming. And I woke up yesterday or Sunday feeling like crud. My stomach was bothering me. I couldn't figure out why. Um, we I knew it wasn't anything we ate. I knew, that couldn't figure out what the deal was with that. And I just felt like poop all day long. So I, disappointed little dude a little bit because he wanted to go swimming really, really badly. And I was going to take him. I was going to go with him. And, he was kind of disappointed. But I told him, I said, look, I said, Mommy's stomach feels like, I don't even know how to describe how it felt. I mean, it wasn't a very good feeling. And I said, I know you're going to be disappointed. I know you're going to be upset. I said, but Mommy is going to go lay down. And then then my head started hurting. And it turned out to be a slight migraine. I was like, oh, this is just not what I wanted to deal with today. Yeah. So, but, and the good thing, and I have to tell you, the good thing about all this is Miranda's boyfriend was here all weekend, and he's one of these ones that when he sees somebody down and depressed, he makes sure to cheer them up. And so he did. And the funny, oh my gosh, I have to tell you all this. I was laying out here in the recliner, and I was trying to just, not move. You know how you get when you feel that way. And so, all of a sudden, well, Justin came out and he's like, Mom, do you need me to go get you a ginger ale? Sure. So he went back to get dressed, and he comes out. Well, no, he didn't come out. He went. Why do I feel like I've got a boop? That's why, because I got something on my freaking glasses. He comes out of his wherever. I didn't even know where he went to, but he comes running down the hallway, literally running down the hallway. But he's laughing at the same time. And I thought, what in the world? And he's like, you need to save me. I was like, what? How am I going to save you? I can't save you. I'm 5'5" and you're 6 foot. You expect your mother to save you. It ain't happening. So then I see Miranda's boyfriend, John, come down the hallway. And he's just looking at him with this look. And I'm like, okay, what did you do? And he's like, I didn't do anything. And I just turned around and I said, well, obviously you did something. If you're making, if he's running, coming out here. I said, he's like, Mom, you need to save me. Dude. And he says, but you gave birth to me. Okay. But that doesn't mean I can save you. But you're my mother and you love me. Okay. Again, I can't save you. And so he was like, well, that's just mean. How is it mean? And I said, you got to realize you're taller than me. You started this. It's your problem. He didn't like that very much. And he says, but Mom, no, I'm not in this. I said, you must have done something. You must have put your foot in your mouth somewhere. And well, darn. And he says, I said, what did you say? And of course, I didn't hear what was said. And I said, and it come down to a point that I turned around and he kept, trying to get me to save him. And I said, dude, again, I can't save you. And so he yelled out Miranda's name. Well, Miranda comes down the hallway, and she's like, why should I save you? Now, mind you, this is all they're all playing, they're laughing and kidding, carrying on during all this. They're both, all of them are laughing. I'm just sitting there watching this, and so I said, I think he said something and put his foot in his mouth and kind of, something, and she just looks at him, and he was like, you got to save me. You're my sister. And it was hilarious because I'm just laying there and I'm like, okay, here we go. So, yeah, all day long yesterday was kind of interesting and in its own way because it was hilarious. But it was kind of, it was a week where we didn't get to do a whole lot. And I, did some cross stitching, but I didn't do a whole lot on that. And just because there was, a lot that needed to be done. And then, just kind of didn't stitch the rest of the weekend. But I did start listening to a new book. It's the second book in the women's club, the women's murder club, and it's called Second Chance, and it's written by James Patterson, and it's pretty good. I've only started listening to it. It's it doesn't tell you about the crime itself. It doesn't tell you what the whole plot is or whatever. It just tells you that what basically they're doing to, try to solve the case. They decide to set a trap for the killer and so forth, and that's basically what they do. So it's I haven't like I said, I haven't got very far in it at all whatsoever. Or the other one, the Big Bad Wolf. I haven't really done any reading this week just because I need to fix that this week because yeah, I've been kind of slacking on that mess. So, see what else has been going on here. I'm trying to think, guys. It's, I'm sorry I'm not one of these ones that has a whole lot to tell you all. Hmm. Let's see. No. I think I covered everything. Don't know. It's one of those things, guys. um Now, it'd be my luck. I'll remember something before I get ready to get off of here, or after I get off, and then I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna have to wait until next week to put that in there. Let's see. Oh, I was asked to show you my diamond pins. Somebody wanted me to do a video, and I really didn't want to make a video of that was going to be like, 3 or 4 minutes long. So, I just decided to add it in here. Now, I'm going to tell you, I can't remember if I did this at the beginning, so if I did this again at the end, I'm sorry. It's Monday. All right, so these two were gifts from a subscriber, and they are from Dee Dee's Diamond Painting Pens. And I do believe her link is down below to where you can buy the pens. And this one came from Diamond Art Club. I ordered it when I ordered Scorpio and a Christmas diamond painting. And I really like this one, but I'm kind of obsessed with this one right now because, it's got my name on it and so forth. Now, this isn't really a pen. It's a multi-placer that Mrs. Coffee gave me. Good grief, I can't even remember when she gave it to me. I think it was like, oh gosh, Mrs. Coffee, I forgot. I've had this, I think, as long as she and I have, because we both kind of started our diamond painting journey around the same time. Our YouTube diamond painting journey at around the same time. And, I can't remember when she gave this to me or when she sent it to me, but she sent this to me as a gift. So, that's that. I have another one at I have 2 more, but my daughter uses them, and they're just ones that, again, subscribers gave me, but this one I'm kind of obsessed with right now. There we go. And I will put the link. I will remember to do that. I will put the link down in the description box. And they also have Zodiac ones. So that's my next thing to get. So, that's that, guys. Thank you for watching. That's all I got today. I hope everyone has a great week. And if you like the video, please hit the like button and make sure you subscribe. And thank you for watching and have a great week.